Okay, we were almost about to land and I restarted the stream because I messed up. And this time we're going to try and not mess up. So an Embraer, yeah, I think 190. In 1 month time I'm going to fly to Paris in actually one of these. That's nice. Okay, so here is the Transall C-160 aircraft. We'll have to remove some stuff. Some stuff. Remove this cushion here, and we'll remove this spider web here. We can remove this thing here over the static port. We can go over here. Now, how do I reach the flaps up here? Small dog ears. Well, they disappear when you remove this from the angle of attack sensor. Okay, have we removed everything? Yes, all the orange things are gone. Now we just have to remove the chocks. Note that the gear doors are open for in inspection mode. So we have to close down those two, but we do that on the EFB inside the aircraft. Who are you? No one. So how do I get past that one? Well, let's get aboard this aircraft and let's do this thing from the beginning. But a little bit more faster, so we put in some barrels and a tank just so we have something with us. So this is the gear compartment button. If we do check outside, you can look at the gear compartment. Now when I press it, see, it closes up. So this is the way it's supposed to be when we take off. Someone has put the fleet of brand spanking new Embraer aircrafts in front of my aircraft. But it'll be okay, it'll be okay, it'll be okay, it'll be okay. Okay, let's go. Here we go again. See, this is where I were. Covers are gone, chocks are gone, before starting engine. Battery 1, 2. Be ready for some noise in 3, 2, 1. Fuel valves. I know these are the way they are supposed to be, but we'll just show where they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't touch this one because you will dump your fuel on the ground. Duke, and the collision lights on. Duke. Now the APU. Open the inlet. Green light. Start. Look at the gauges. In green we can turn on the generator. Okay, so we go upstairs and we turn on the APU generator. That's the middle one, generator 5. We can switch this to look at what we got. We got some power and parking brake. Book is set. APU bleed air. It's this one. On. Fuel pumps all on. But before we do this, we will start up the aligning thing with the GPS or IRSs or whatever they're called, because it takes a little while. And as soon as those are ready, we'll turn on the flight management system here. Okay, this one to start. So it says start there. So oh, engine vibration. Sorry, forgot. Follow the checklist. It's there for a reason. Checklist. Or vibration. Yes. I don't know why I do this every time, but it's fun. Okay. On. Where were we? Either level left. Start. Up. So condition level cut level. General start on. That's the one there. Starter left on. Orange light. We are waiting for for the RPM to go up. 1.5 revolution is usually where I go. And we will only set it to low idle. If you don't get the orange light, it's because you didn't pull back this lever here. It is coming up, everything looks good. Pull this back to normal. Lights out, everything is good. Start. Okay. Some things are not in the checklist. So generator 1, 2, 3, 4. Check 4. Yes. 3, 2, 1. We look down. Go to the APU. Shut it down. It's coming off. While we're waiting for that, we do this. So we'll turn off the bleed air from the generator and we'll go upstairs again. And we'll turn off the generator. Whoa, it's stuck. 5. Okay. Now we are here. We are going to take off here. So we will go. We'll do this, and before takeoff, load up a few of these. Pretty much simultaneously. So it's time to program the thing first. Also, I did the last flight, so we're shift 3. So we are going from to okay. We are going from. So we're entering text in this thing. I've told this before, but I can do it again. So you press the corresponding button, and then you press what letter you want. So you want the most left, the middle, or the most right letter. So how we do it is if we want link here. So Lima, we want the most. So it says 4 there. The scratch pad, we click this one, and we got the L because the L is the most right one. Okay. India. Mike. Okay. And then we are going to level. See. Enter. We will do the flight plan. We have arrival, approach. So where did our and route go? Oh, there it is, Bangkok. So we will put ourselves over the waypoint that we want to change above. So B A N K Kilo Oscar. So Bangkok, enter. No, change, sorry, insert. So press change and then insert, enter, before, insert Bangkok before LFF. Yes. So now we have Bangkok, LFF. Okay. We go back to init page. Now we're doing the departure, so we'll put ourselves above the departure airport, and we press EXP, expand, and we enter the SID, and we need a SID to get the runway. If we don't have a SID, we don't get a runway. But we do have a SID, so we press expand. Nila 6A, so we'll find that. Nila 6A, there we go. Enter, and now we can do a runway. Enter. No, expand. Runway 35 left. Enter. See? We go return. We go to flight plan. We go down to our arrival where we're going, and now we'll do the same here. We'll do expand. We'll find the star. Expand. We need AMVA 9N. That's that one there. Enter. Runway. We are going to land on runway 35 left. So expand. 35 left. Enter. Okay. So that's the flight plan. Done. And sometimes okay, let's see, not sometimes. Okay, so now we got back to init page, and as we can see we have 1, 2 init pages here, and now we need to fill out the weights. And so the thing is, this is a European-made aircraft. We use the metric system here, so, and I think, and it says tons, T for tons, and I know we can use tons for other systems too, but so far for me this has worked fine, because I had this aircraft in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 also. And then you could change the pounds to tons, to metric tons instead, kilos, but you can't do that now for some reason. Doesn't work. So what we're going to do is we're going to change these weights to correspond to metric tons. If somebody knows what they're doing, please comment if I'm doing something wrong here. Okay. So we'll start off with what I know. I know that this aircraft empty weighs 30, about that, enter. So and we need the fuel, and if you, like me, have an iPhone, you can just go to the calculator, and then you can press the calculator in the top corner, and then you can set it to convert, and then you can set what you want to convert from. So I want to convert from pounds. So fuel weight is 2228, and it's counting down, so let's say 22220. That comes around to about 10 tons of fuel, so we'll enter that. So 1000, enter, and then we had some cargo. Payload weight wasn't that much. It was 3640. That comes to about 1.65 tons. So 1.65 tons. So 0.165 tons of fuel. Enter. Okay. Now we've done that, we can go to flight plan again. No, altitude, this is important. So we are expecting a cruise altitude of 20,000 feet. 20, 1, 2, 3. If you don't enter this, and you, whoa, sorry, wrong button, and you enter, or you start the autopilot, it will try to go down to 0 feet, and that's no good. So it's important to enter some altitude here, at least not 20,000. We're not going into space here. Let's clear that. Okay, enter. Also here we get the temperature. That's good. And we set this to flight plan. So this is how I usually set it up for flight. This is where we turn on and off the weather radar, but we won't do that now because we don't want to microwave our ground crew. Okay. So we can actually, yeah, we have a couple of things more to do that isn't on the flight or on the checklist, and it's turning on these things here. They are on, but you need to enter or do the light. Okay, and then we're going to fly through clouds, maybe, perhaps. So we'll turn on the lights under here. Also, we'll check that these works fine. They do. We can do all sorts of checks here too, but just for the time of it, let's see. So we are going to 20,000 feet. So we and this is so the cabin altitude. You set the cabin altitude, so you have to calculate it. I usually use like Google AI or something to calculate it for me. I did it before, and I know that I need to have it at about 8,000. And the rate will set it as a more to the center. Okay, so far so good. And as I said before, we are taking off just up here, so we can do some of the checks before. So fuel dump valve, it's closed. It's the most right one there. You can set the flaps for takeoff. So we want to take off with 20 degrees of flaps today. So where is the Klappen meter? There it is. So 1, 2 clicks of flaps. Flight controls, yeah, they are free. Pitch trim, so we'll check trim. Look down here. See how it jumped? That's the velocity flight stick doing that. So we'll put it at just... I know this from experience with this load that we need to have it somewhere around here. I don't know if I can get it from get the numbers from here. Huh, wait a second. Turn. So we go to 70, at least we get that. I changed the QNH to via my keyboard, just to click to the right pressure, and okay. Bleed air valves. Check that those are closed. They are closed. Closed. All temperature is above, yes, it's 90, so it's above 60. And here we go for the rest. Okay, let's talk on the radio.
Tango Alpha Bravo. Request taxi for West departure with Bravo.
SE-Tab Tango Alpha Bravo.
Position lights.
Taxi to and hold short of runway 35. Left using taxiway Kilo Zulu Juliet Golf Whiskey. Contact tower on 120.9er when ready.
Acknowledge clearance.
Taxi. Hold short runway 35.
Let's reset the G meter.
Juliet Golf Whiskey.
You can turn off the EFB. Also, we want this thing here. We want and now we go sheet mode. Parking brake off, and we are so lightly loaded that we have a positive rate of power here. How did we do this without messing up the brand spanking new Embraer? I think we made it. So we can use reversers to slow down. I think we drove over a few of the inserted taxi lights. No aircraft on final. Okay. Now we have some things that we need to be doing here. Okay, so we are going to talk about this thing here. You control it by here, and this is one thing you need to be doing first is set it to GPS. Okay. We want to set the heading to the runway, and it's annoying, so it's always sets itself to 0 first. 35. So heading 333435. That's the heading we want. And so now we have selected course the first arrow here, so we can click here. But this is how okay, just click this one time, we get the VOR, we get the ADF, and we get the flight management system. And this is what we're going to be using for takeoff. We can also use the second one here. Now this is course select, so now we're using this to change the course for this arrow. If we change this, now we're using, see, for the other one. That's one of the mistakes I made when I was trying to land last time. Not the last time on YouTube, but the last time I tried to stream this. Let's remove this one, change this to this one, and so far so good. Let's do the checklist. We need clearance first to tower. Take off.
Tower, SE-TAP Tango Alpha Bravo. Ready for departure to the west at runway 35 left.
Taxi lights
Tango
off.
Alpha Bravo, good winter and inner west departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 35 left.
We're cleared, so landing lights on. Let's answer her.
Cleared for takeoff runway 35 left. SE-TAP Tango
Fuel
Alpha
pressure
Bravo.
is good. And do all the heating things up here. Okay, so we need pitot heat, angle of attack sensors heat. We need pilot, center, co-pilot's canopy heating, and we do the sides, so we get we turn off all the orange lights. That's what we will do up here for now. So defrost as needed, normal takeoff. Okay, let's creep up to the airfield. Still no aircraft on final, no. Okay. We can turn this ship mode off now till we know where we're going. Look at this view. Okay, we have some small aircraft that has spawned on the runway. V4A. Oh, okay then. This is why I try to avoid spawning on the... See how stressed he is now? Maybe he actually drank some ale. Well, there he goes. Parking brake. Just while we do the last checks here, so we want these. Turn on the weather radar now that we are away from all the ground crew. And a little longer range. Everything looks good, everything looks good. Everything looks good. Yes. Okay. Just to, if we get some instructions, I want to be ready. Parking brake off. We'll set power to just below 1600 RPM. And we had it in reverse. Okay. Oh. Here we go. Speed is live. What's happening over there? Up and we'll do autopilot. We'll click on radio and something is right. So we turn off the autopilot.
Tower, this ETAP, Tango, Alpha Bravo, frequency change. 20,000
it. Next waypoint. The aircraft is turning. Okay. Climb. We turn off the landing lights at 10,000 feet. Lead air valves open. Okay. This one gets a little bit wonky until it stabilizes. Yes. And then we wait for cruise. Climb at 200 or roundabout just below 200. That's good. Temperatures look good. Wonder what happened with the autopilot there, but we managed to save that. Following.
Tango Alpha Bravo is type C-160 Transall C-160, 3 miles southeast of Lima, India, Papa Bravo 2, 5900. Request flight following. SE Tab Tango Alpha Bravo, Milan Center, Squawk Tree 024.
So annoying that you have the pitch for the autopilot the wrong way around, at least for me. So you pull it to you to get the nose down. That's so non-intuitive.
SE Tab Tango Alpha Bravo, please acknowledge.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
SE Tab Tango Alpha Bravo.
Through thinner air we can add more throttle. This is a pretty comfortable climb speed. Keep above the blue line if we lose one engine. Yeah. I'm actually very happy with this. Coming up at 10,000 feet, so we'll turn off the landing lights. Done. I actually think I forgot to turn. Yeah, I did. This one is supposed to be up. Look at the view. Fluffy hills. Countryside. Our pilot is turning us into the next waypoint here. We are going to MC502. So stabilized, we will center the heading bug again. So we are going to MC502. We have 2.3 miles to go. Okay. And once we're up at cruise, now we need to. What's up with that? Okay, let's send this to ATC. Okay.
On center, SE-Tab Tango Alpha Bravo.
SE-Tab Tango Alpha Bravo is cleared to St. Exupéry Airport as far as Squawk Tree 024
to St. Exupéry. Ready to copy.
2224.
SE-Tab Tango Alpha Bravo cleared to St. Exupéry Airport as filed. Squawk Tree 024.
S5.
SE-Tab
Okay.
Tango Alpha Bravo. Read back correct. Radar contact 13,400.
Yeah.
QNH 1019er continue to MC 519 following heading 285. Resume low navigation, climb, and maintain flight level 210.
So 210.
Continue to MC 519 following heading 285.
And this is why I have this open all the time.
210. C-Tab Tango Alpha Bravo.
210, enter. So we are going to climb a little bit more. Don't think it does that much, but just for the sake of it. Speed is coming down. Can be a little pull back on the climb a little bit. We want to be at or above the blue line at least. Now that we have a moment of peace, we can set up for the ILS landing. So this one, 110175, we'll go down to our FMS, radio navigation. So we want to set 110.75. So 11075. I know it's a little bit hard to see with the sun. Maybe we can fix that. Anyways, enter. So we have that one there, and we'll set nav 2 also. So 11075, enter, and because then we can have both on, but we can say that we want this one is green, so it's set to VLOC or the radio, but we need to set the right course, and the course is supposed to be 353. So now we've chosen this one. We set 353. Okay. And what we can do is that we can change this one. Let's remove this for now. And we choose set the autopilot So now we are all set up for the ILS. Now we can change this back to FMS 1. And then just for the no, I see that we have passed 18,000 feet, so we have to change the millibars to standard 1013. What we can do also, if we just want to play with what I did last time, is just for fun we can set this one maybe. Frequency is 418.000. So we go down to, so we have ADF here. So 041800, enter, and then we can transfer and we can set. So that's that one. Just to show you. Do we have one here? Yeah, we have. Do we have one that is useful for the landing? No. But we have this one here. And that's 346. So 0346 00. Enter. And now we're at so close to that, so we transfer and look at that one first. So what we'll do, we're still flying on heading mode, so it should be good. So we can change this one to, so that's, we haven't got the signal yet, that's why it's on its side, or nothing is happening. But, see, we have that behind us. And if we change, we transfer, look up here in the corner, transfer to the next one. That's that way. So that's how we change the ADFs. But we do want the GPS or the flight management system, and we do want the autopilot to work from this. So we put it on radio again. It's the same as GPS. Okay. We are at altitude, so we'll set engine sync on. Let's do the checklist. Defrost as needed. Turn. Happy. controls here too. So as you see, I've been using the HSI mode. You can change that to arc if you want to. Then you see the next waypoint here, or you can change it to map. And you have the little square thing here is the range. So we'll leave that on there for now. And here we can change. I think that's time to the next waypoint. Ground speed, wind. Smidge more coal to the furnace, and just for the fun of it we can do this one of these aircraft's party tricks. Look outside, zoom out a little bit, turn on this.
Expect ILS runway tree 5, left approach via Gbit transition.
We can do it again in just a second. We need to do some flying first.
9 November to 10,000. Expect ILS runway tree 5, left approach via Gbit transition. SE tab Tango, Alpha Bravo.
Pitch down. 2 clicks is good. Pull off a little bit of the power. Okay. Altitude pressure. Just a second here.
Center 1120.85. Good day. SE tab Tango Alpha Bravo. Marseille Center SE tab Tango Alpha Bravo is passing flight level 185, descending 10,000 by the AMBA 9 November arrival.
See what they say.
Tango Alpha Bravo, Marseille Center, radar contact, continue to hammer.
Okay. We have a while to go, so we keep the engines on. Set this to 0. Now that we are stabilized with speed and everything, we can go and play outside again. Okay. Are you ready? With temperature 40 degrees Celsius minus outside, so we'll perhaps be needing some anti-ice things on. Perhaps. So the mountains are loading in a little bit slow, but I'm happy anyway because my first time flying Microsoft Flight Simulator was back in 1987 or 86 with my father borrowing from work a Macintosh Plus. It was before the Plus, it was one version before that, just the beige box called Macintosh only. And I remember he had printed out all the maps that came with the aircraft. It was like a binder full of VORs and stuff. I didn't use that ever because I didn't know how it worked. But now I spent hours with that thing, hours, and I could spend like an hour just to fly like to something that looked like a pyramid, German, and go back again. And of course you flew with the mouse. I really fell in love with that thing. Anyhow, let's go back to reality. We will not want to go over to 50 knots. We are coming down to 10,000 feet. So we might as well turn on the landing lights. And we are in the cloud layer here, so it is possible that we have some ice. So we'll turn on the ice, and I think this is like an inertial separator. Please tell me in the comments if I'm wrong, because then I want to know. And now here's where we had some trouble the last time. Well, the last time I tried to stream this flight today. The other flight that is on YouTube, we had trouble all the way. with the weather and everything, so we'll zoom into this. It was like because these two are so close together, it dropped it. Just started to like, I don't know where to go, so I just start a left turn on the spot. The body. Breathe in, breathe out. As I tell my son, when I'm out practicing driving with him, so don't forget to breathe. Speaking of
Tango Alpha Bravo, descend and maintain 8,300.
8,300.
Descend and maintain 8,300. SE tab.
8,300.
Alpha Bravo.
Enter. Pitch down. 2 clicks. Usually is a good one. So we answered that. We did the change. So it's not actually clicks, it's how long you have this button down. So we can do it little bit more. Thank you. Okay. Here we go. Anyway, it's actually my youngest son's birthday today. He's 17 years old today. And a couple of weeks ago he bought himself a 125cc motorcycle. As a parent, I'm scared as F, but I'm also proud that he's doing what he loves to do, as long as he's careful and uses caution. Speed is creeping down. Let's try and keep it at around 200. I know that we will get a restriction at 220 later on.
SE tab, Tango, Alpha Bravo, contact Marseille Center on 124.5. Good day.
.5. SE tab, Tango, Alpha Bravo. Marseille Center, SE tab, Tango, Alpha Bravo, 8,300.
SE tab, Tango, Alpha Bravo, Marseille Center, QNH 1021, radar contact, continue to LL 101.
Now, I would have read that back in the real world because that's an instruction. Continue to. You are supposed to do that. And you are supposed to read back every instruction. But hey, I could be wrong. Now let's see what happens here. Looks good. racing conditions, but we won't stay here for long. The snow, not that wet anyway. Not so much moisture, so I think we'll just Where are we? Yes. Change back to arc mode. Now we can turn on this one and see if it has captured the ILS. So I have this just to see if I can capture the ILS, because this one uses the number 1. Radio channel radio, so we're not close enough yet. Let's go back to map mode. We're pretty close to the mountains. That's so cool with the tinted windows, eyebrow windows, and yeah. Now, what's happening? This is what happened last time. So we'll quickly fix this. Heading. See? It lost its way. So we change it to heading. And we'll do... I don't know why it does that. Did it again. No, heading. Let's keep it on heading until we get over the line. So we'll change this.
Tango Alpha Bravo contact line approach on 132.005. Good day.
SE Tab Tango Alpha Bravo.
Yeah. Okay, I think this is because we have, like, we're supposed to go.
Line approach. SE Tab Tango Alpha Bravo 8300.
Tango Alpha Bravo, line approach, QNH 1022, radar contact, continue to LO 513.
Line approach, SE Tab Tango Alpha Bravo, requesting vector to next waypoint.
Let's see what she says.
SE Tab Tango Alpha Bravo, continue to LO 513 following heading 285. Resume on navigation.
And again. Yeah, it seems that it has
Continue to
fixed
LL
itself.
513 following heading 285. Proceed on course. SE tab Tango Alpha Bravo.
Okay, here we go. I don't know what happened, but we fixed it. It's probably something that I did wrong. Do we have clouds inside the aircraft? No. Yeah, we got the ILS. So now we know that we have it with this second with nav 2. Let's just check. So the course is wrong. It's supposed to be 353. Yeah, we don't have a course on that one, so now it's right. Okay. So this is a good indication on what's going to happen next. We should be getting 4,000 feet any second now. See, the ADF is still pointing at the one that we set up before we changed it.
Tango Alpha Bravo. Descend and maintain 4,500.
4,500, I'll take that.
Descend and maintain 4,500. SE tab Tango Alpha Bravo.
Turn off the heat now. We can also turn off the sync. We'll do this. And what else? Speed is way too high. Get a restriction at 220, I think, later on.
SE tab Tango Alpha Bravo. Descend and maintain 4,000. Keep speed not above 220 knots.
1,000.
Descend and maintain 4,000. Keep speed not above 220 knots. SE tab Tango Alpha Bravo.
Stop. On. We can do the depressurization valve. Open. At least I think that's open. Yes.
SE tab Tango Alpha Bravo. Contact St. X Tower on 120.455 when inbound.
Tower on 120.455. SE tab Tango Alpha Bravo.
Heading. V-lock. Heading mode. We're coming up on. Remove this. as we have change it to VLOC. And then my throttle came in the way. Okay, book. Heading off. Why? Why, oh why? This isn't working. Heading. And this is annoying. Staying at 4,000 feet, and we're not. And here comes the glide slope. And it's so slow and cumbersome, everything. Okay. We'll do the ILS manually now. Autopilot. I don't know why this doesn't want to do what we want to be doing, but we'll turn it off. We are way too high. I changed it to VLOC. Something wrong. I'm just looking at the gauges now. We're coming up on the glide slope. What did they tell us? Tune tower.
Say next tower.
Here
SE
comes
tab
the glide
Tango
slope.
Alpha Bravo, 8 miles south. Inbound ILS runway tree 5 left approach.
SETAP Tango Alpha Bravo, St. X Tower, QNH 1022, cleared ILS runway tree 5 left approach.
Cleared ILS runway tree 5 left approach. SETAP Tango Alpha Bravo.
SETAP Tango Alpha Bravo, wind tree 57 at 10, cleared to land runway tree 5 left.
Gear down. Okay.
Land runway tree 5 left.
Except
SETAP Tango Alpha Bravo.
we have someone on final here. That don't speak on the radio, so what's up with that? Okay, gear up.
Good day.
132.005 for SETAP Tango Alpha Bravo. Line approach, SETAP Tango Alpha Bravo is missed approach at St. Exupery.
SETAP Tango Alpha Bravo.
That's the name of my song.
November arrival. Climb and maintain 10,000. Expect ILS runway tree 5 left approach via Gbit transition.
Okay.
SETAP Tango Alpha Bravo. Contact St. X Tower on 120.455 when inbound on the approach.
Okay. So so we're going all the way back to Amber. Direct to go. Radio. Let's see what happens now. Let's see what the needle says. Start over at Amber. Annoying, but at least we get another shot of that ILS approach. How long have we been doing this? 85 minutes. Oh. Hello, the aircraft. It's time to level out. Yes. And turn left. Now. Anytime now. Anytime now. It's a ways to go. Okay. That sound? Do we have an escort? No. Yeah. Here comes Timothy. As I said before, my son's name is Lincoln. The one that is 17 years old today. 10,000 feet or near 10,000 feet. What's the temperature? -5 in cloud layer. I think we'll check basics again. .75, 110.75. Okay. Let's do HSI. Yeah. That is correct. Okay. Do we have fuel for this? Yeah, we do. But I mean, we don't have to go all the way back to Amber. Can we change that somehow? Contact. No, we did that.
Line approach. SE Tab Tango Alpha Bravo is missed approach at St. Exupery.
Yeah, we already did because now, okay, we have to be so in the real world. I would contact approach and say, do we have to go all the way to Amber? Yes, we have to. So I'm getting hungry. Hangry. I think that aircraft that was set up, they had just put themselves there. I would love to have a two-tier or two like servers, one for just the playing around server and then the server that where you actually need to follow the radio call-outs and stuff, and on that server you cannot start in the air or you cannot start on the runway. You can only start cold and dark. You can only like follow the real flight rules and use the radio. But I think that's the pipe dream. Gs so far. There we lost the ILS. The VOR1. that's where it goes bananas, because we are going this way around until we are lined up with this. This one. So we'll do what we were supposed to be doing here. So $8,300. Doesn't line up always, so this one is pointing there. Poor thing. This poor aircraft doesn't know what to do. It doesn't know what to do. It doesn't know what to do. Let's leave it to its own devices and see what happens. No. Okay, heading. This is annoying because if you click below it, it starts to fix itself. Okay. Yes. What the? $120,445. 455. 120,455. Enter. Okay. The GPS because we want to go that way. So we follow this. Apparently there is no radio communication left to have. Now we'll do this while we can. We'll set mini stop and we'll do now it's not working with me. We do heading. Okay, so now we're following heading. We switch this over to turn this off. Now we'll turn it to V-lock. We're aiming for Gbit, which is the initial fix. Course is 353. Speed is below 220. Really quick. These things are pretty obvious. Yeah, okay. Getting dinged. We're going to get so you landed without permission.
Line approach, SE tab Tango Alpha Bravo, flying the St. Exupery ILS runway tree, Fife, left published, missed approach.
Tango Alpha Bravo Roger. Fly published missed approach. Advise reaching 5,000 for further instructions.
Cancel IFR.
Line approach. SE tab Tango Alpha Bravo. Cancel
Yes.
IFR at this time.
SETAB Tango Alpha Bravo. IFR flight plan is cancelled. Radar service terminated. Squawk
It comes in
7000.
so...
Maintain CFR. Frequency change approved. Good day.
And then we have all these bleeding hospitals and everything, helicopters. I don't want them. Okay, don't care. And here we go again. We overshot it again. Getting annoyed. And use. If you click above the button, we can get. Okay, now. Here comes the glide slope.
St. X Tower, SE tab Tango Alpha Bravo is 1 3 miles south, 4,000, with Golf to land.
Here it comes. Now we have the autopilot in.
SETAB
We
Tango
have the
Alpha
glide
Bravo.
slope.
St. X Tower. QNH
Gear down.
1022. Fly straight in runway tree 5 left.
You go away.
Fly straight in runway tree, 5 left. SE tab
Pressurization
Tango
is
Alpha Bravo.
gone. We need a little bit of flaps. We need to slow down. Have we captured the glide slope? Yes. Okay. Okay. Second, 20 degrees of flaps. We are below the glide slope. Does not go below 220. Flaps 40. Now we're pretty stabilized. Okay. Little bit of wing wobbling here. A Dutch roll, but that's okay.
SETAB Tango Alpha Bravo. Wind tree 57 at 11. Cleared to land runway tree 5 left.
Clear to land runway tree, 5 left. SE tab Tango Alpha Bravo.
autopilot. Let's turn off the autopilot. Autopilot off. Stay on glide slope. Try to keep the needles where they're supposed to be. A little bit low. At a little bit above 120, I think is good. Or a little bit above. Put our eyes on the runway instead.
SETAB Tango Alpha Bravo. Exit runway when able.
Yes, sir.
SETAB Tango Alpha Bravo. Contact ground on 121.83.
121.83. SETAB Tango Alpha Bravo.
Let's see what we get. Exit to parking.
St. X ground. SETAB Tango Alpha Bravo. Request taxi to parking.
SETAB Tango Alpha Bravo, taxi to gate 70 using taxiway Alpha 5 Tango.
Taxiing to gate 70 via taxiway Alpha 5 Tango. SETAB Tango Alpha Bravo.
Let's turn on cheat mode. Low idle. Let's turn off the ground radar or the radar also, so we don't fry people on the ground. Off. After we have completed this turn, we'll do
SETAB Tango Alpha Bravo, hold position, caution, other traffic. SETAB Tango Alpha Bravo, continue taxi.
Okay.
Roger. SETAB Tango Alpha Bravo.
finally got the ILS autopilot to... I finally got the autopilot to work with the ILS. That's at least something. We did the go around. It was the standard ATC in this simulator is, well, it could be better. Also, I would like to be able to extend this thing here. So if there are multiple choices, I would like to be able to scroll it. Parking brake. Here we go. Go, go. Defrost is off. Post-flight. After landing. Turn off the landing light or the taxi light now. Flaps up. Engine vibration measuring thingy off. Parking. Taxi lights, bell lights are off. Turn off the position lights. Fuel pumps all off. Mini stop off. Dook, 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 dook. Dookly, 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 dook. Now it's time to turn off the engine. Good. Turn off this. Off, off, off. Collision lights off, and up here generators off, 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 off. Go away, go away. Let's check. So we have everything that is supposed to be off now. This one. This one. This one. This one. Have we secured the... Yeah. The flares. After playing with those, startup. Nothing here is on, but it's supposed to be off. And yep, I think we can turn off the battery now. Okay. Happy, 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 happy. Let's get out of here. Oh. I set the 703. Passive aircraft. Can someone help me up, please? All right. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you like, or don't. That's okay too. I usually do this long haul, crazy flights. So, thank you and goodbye.